Ever wondered about the raw fire that is a lion's roar? Picture a sound of such magnitude that it reverberates across the vast savanna, penetrating the air and leaving a mark on every entity it encounters. This is sound, but a deep resonant roar. It broadcasts an unequivocal message of power, authority, and dominion. But let's take a step further, diving into the echoes of our own history and culture. The lion's roar, in human lore, has long been a potent symbol, revered and feared in equal measure. It has found its place in ancient mythology and folklore, symbolizing courage, strength, and leadership. Kings and warriors have adopted it as their emblem, seeking to imbue themselves with the majesty and dominance the lion's roar represents. In literature and the arts, the lion's roar has been metaphorically used to represent a call action, a rallying cry that awakens the primal instincts within us. It's a reminder of our own untamed spirit, mirroring the wild and untethered spirit of the king of the jungle himself. So, when you hear the lion's roar next, remember, it's more than just a sound. It's a symbol, a call, a reminder of power and majesty that has echoed throughout human history. Through the eyes of the jungle, each animal experiences it differently. The gazelle, grazing peacefully on the lush grass, feels a tremble in its hooves. Its heart pounds faster. Have you ever wondered what secrets are held within the heart of the earth? What stories are etched into the stone, hidden in the darkness, waiting to be discovered? Welcome to the Sudwala Caves, a hidden gem tucked away in the verdant landscape of Mpumalanga, South Africa. And these caves, believed to be the oldest known to mankind, carry within them the whispers of time, the echoes of the ancient world, and carved by nature over 200 million years ago. They are a testament to the enduring power of our planet, a symbol of its resilience and beauty. You can almost feel the pulse of the earth as you journey into the depths of the Sudwala Caves. As you step into the chamber, the cool, damp air greets you, a stark contrast to the warm African sun outside. The smell of the earth, the sound of dripping water in the distance, the feel of the ancient stone beneath your fingertips. It's all so deeply grounding, so fundamentally human. The caves are nestled in the heart of a lush forest, the green canopy shielding them from the world. The forest teems with life, from the chirping birds flitting from tree to tree, to the rustling leaves dancing in the wind. It's a symphony of nature, a serenade to the beauty of the wild. The Sudwala Caves are not just a destination, they are an experience. They are a journey back in time, a voice. What does freedom taste like, you ask? Is it as sweet as the first raindrop of a thunderstorm, or as bitter as the final leaf falling in autumn? Picture a bird, its wings clipped, confined within the steel bars of a cage. It dreams of the open sky, yearning for the day when it can spread its wings and take flight. The beginning of our tale is much like this bird, trepid, longing for freedom. Imagine the day when the cage door swings open. The bird hesitates, unsure of this new reality. Then, it takes a brave leap, a leap into the unknown. It stumbles, it struggles, but it doesn't give up. It flaps its wings, once, twice, and then it's off, soaring into the vast blue expanse above. It's a moment of triumph, a moment of exhilaration. This, dear listener, is the middle of our story, a tale of courage and determination. As the bird ascends higher and higher, it leaves behind the world it once knew. It sees the mountain peaks, standing tall and majestic, kissing the clouds. It feels the wind under its wings, lifting it higher, pushing it forward. It tastes the freedom it had longed for, sweet and intoxicating. And as the sun sets, painting the sky with shades of red and orange, the bird realizes that it is no longer a prisoner, but a free spirit. This, my friend, is the end of our story, a tale of liberation and rebirth. So what does freedom taste like? It's a mix of the sweet nectar of triumph, the bitter tang of struggle, and the intoxicating Have you ever pondered the infinite depth of the ocean and wondered about its profound significance? Does it not baffle your mind? The unfathomable expanse of water that stretches beyond the horizon, hiding beneath its surface a world teeming with life, mysteries, and silent stories, waiting to be told. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of the ocean, your feet sinking into the soft, sun-warmed sand. The air is alive with the tangy scent of salt and the distant cries of seagulls. As you gaze out into the azure expanse, the waves dance before your eyes, a rhythmic ballet choreographed by nature herself. They rise, they crest, they crash, and they retreat, only to repeat the cycle, again and again. It's a spectacle that never ceases to captivate, a testament to the ceaseless energy and vitality of the ocean. The waves are the heartbeat of the ocean, each one a pulse of energy racing across the surface. They are not just water in motion, but a stirring of the soul, a call to the heart that resonates with the primal rhythm of life itself. They draw you in, not just physically, but spiritually, offering a connection that is as profound as it is mysterious. And then there is the atmosphere. Oh, the atmosphere. The ocean air fills the lungs and clears the mind. Its essence is invigorating, a tonic for the spirit.
"Mom, when will we get to hunt?" The young lion cub, Kofi, asked eagerly. His mother, the lioness Leona, cast a knowing glance at him. Her eyes were a warm amber, reflecting the early morning sun. "Patience, young one," she replied, her voice a gentle rumble. "You must learn to move, with the grace of the wind and the stealth of the shadow, before you can claim your place beside me." Kofi's tail swished with excitement, but he knew better than to argue with his mother. Her wisdom was as vast as the savannah itself, and he trusted her implicitly. He watched as she stretched her powerful limbs, muscles rippling beneath her golden fur, and he marveled at the fierce beauty of the creature who had raised him. Leona noticed Kofi's eager gaze and offered a warm smile, her teeth glinting in the sunlight. "Today," she said, "you will learn the art of the stalk." She led him to a secluded spot where the tall grass grew thick, a perfect place to practice their hunting skills. For hours they moved silently through the grass, the only sound the occasional rustle as a small animal scurried away from their path. Kofi's young legs grew tired, but he pushed on, driven by the desire to impress his mother and the thrill of the chase. The scent of prey grew stronger, and Kofi's instincts took over. His nose twitched as he honed in on the smell of fear. His heart raced as he saw a young gazelle grazing peacefully, oblivious to the danger that lurked nearby. Leona signaled for him to stay low, and together they approached the unsuspecting creature. Kofi's muscles tensed, and he could feel the power coiled within him, waiting to be unleashed. As they drew closer, Leona whispered, "Remember, timing is everything. Strike when the moment is right." Kofi nodded, his eyes fixed on the gazelle. He watched its every move, mimicking the grace of his mother. And then, with a roar that echoed across the plain, they sprang into action. The gazelle bolted, but Leona was swift, her paws a blur as she closed the distance. Kofi followed, his own roar joining hers, the sound a declaration of his growing strength. The chase was on, the wind rushed past them, carrying the scent of the terrified prey. Leona's tail streamed behind her like a golden banner, and Kofi felt a surge of pride as he kept pace. The ground trembled beneath their powerful strides, and the world around them became a blur of grass and sky. Kofi's heart pounded in his chest, a wild symphony of excitement and fear. But the gazelle was quick, more agile than the young lion. It darted to the left, and Kofi stumbled, his inexperience betraying him. He watched as the gazelle slipped away, disappearing into the horizon. Leona slowed her pursuit, her eyes never leaving her son. With a gentle nudge of her nose, she turned him to face her. "You did well," she said, her voice a mix of pride and instruction. "You've come a long way, but you must learn to anticipate your prey's moves. Patience and strategy are key to becoming a great hunter." Kofi felt the sting of disappointment, but he knew his mother was right. He had much to learn, and she was the best teacher he could ask for. The sun climbed higher in the sky, and the warmth bathed them in a golden light. Leona laid down, her breathing slowing to a steady purr. "Rest now," she told him. "We'll hunt again tomorrow." Kofi curled up beside her, feeling the comfort of her warmth and the steady beat of her heart. As they rested, Kofi couldn't help but gaze at his father, the mighty Lion King, standing watch over their pride. His mane, a fiery mane, was a testament to his strength and leadership. Kofi knew that one day he would need to be just as strong, not just to protect himself, but to protect his mother and the pride they called home. The pride grew restless as the day progressed. Cubs played, the females groomed each other, and the young lions tested their strength. But Kofi remained focused on his mother, absorbing every word and action. He knew that the time would come when he would stand beside her and his father, and he was determined to make them proud. Days turned into weeks, and with each passing sunrise, Kofi grew stronger and more skilled. The art of the stalk became second nature to him, and soon he was bringing down small prey on his own. Yet, he never forgot the first time he had hunted alongside Leona, the joy of the chase and the lessons she had taught him. The bond between them grew even stronger, a bond that transcended the need for words, a bond that was the very essence of their existence in the wild. and the story of the lion tribe and its cubs was one of love, strength, and growth, a tale that played out across the vast savannah. It was a story of survival, of family, and of the unyielding spirit that pulsed through every member of the pride. And as Kofi grew, so too did the legend of the young lion who would one day rule with the same fierce love as his mother and father.